We're going to complete the table of values below for y equals x squared minus 3x plus 2. One way of doing this is to create a table like this, where we split the equation into its constituent parts. Once we've worked out each of these values, we just need to add them to find y. So let's look at x squared. Minus 2 squared is minus 2 times minus 2, which is 4. Minus 1 squared is minus 1 times minus 1, which is 1. 0 squared is 0, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and 5 squared is 25. Now consider minus 3x, which remember means minus 3 times x. Minus 3 times minus 2 is going to give us 6. Minus 3 times minus 1 gives us 3. Times 0 gives 0. Minus 3 times 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 times 2 is minus 6. Times 3 is minus 9. Times 4 is minus 12. And times 5 is minus 15. Plus 2 is just the number 2. It doesn't matter what the value of x is. This is always going to be 2. So we can just write down 2 all the way across. Now 4 plus 6 plus 2 is 12. 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6. This adds to 2. This adds to 0. This adds to 0. 9 take away 9 add 2 is 2. This adds to 6. And finally, 25 take away 15 is 10. Add 2 is 12. We now want to use the table to plot the graph of y equals x squared minus 3x plus 2. We have minus 2, 12. Minus 1, 6. 0, 2. 1, 0. 2, 0. 3, 2. 4, 6. And 5, 12. All we need to do now is draw a smooth curve through the points that we've plotted. One thing to note is that the curve does not go flat across the bottom. This is a common mistake that I see from pupils when they're plotting graphs. They sometimes draw a straight line between the points 1, 0 and 2, 0. This is not the case, and you could always check this by putting into the table a value of y for when x is 1.5.